So you guys, I'm also a mom. I have a 7-year-old son. My son has lost 11 teeth in the last 12 months. You guys, is that normal? I think he's doing meth. I'm not sure what's going on. And like, when I was a kid, what did you get from the tooth fairy when you were a kid? Thank you. I got a quarter. Do you know the going rate per tooth from the tooth fairy nowadays? Do you know what it is? $20 a tooth. Oh no, well, on the west side in the valley it's $12.50. But being the tooth fairy is by far the hardest of all the parents' imaginary childhood characters that you have to play. You have to go into a sleeping child's room. You have to retrieve a tooth from under their pillow. You have to replace it with cash. And not spill your martini on them. Because if you wake them up and they figure out there's no tooth fairy, you have just jeopardized all of the childhood fantasies. Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, that mommy and daddy still love each other. So the worst thing is, like, even if you keep the tooth fairy going for a few years, one day you have to have that dreaded conversation with them. Oh God. Last month my son comes up to me, he kind of started putting two and two together, figuring things out. He's like, hey mommy, how come I only got $20 under my pillow? Jimmy got 100. I'm like, oh God, buddy. Oh God, I didn't want to have to tell you this, but Jimmy has cancer. I know, it's sad, yeah. The extra money's for medicine, yeah. So just remember, if you ever get more than $20 under your pillow, you might be sick too. I am a nurse. I'm actually a nurse anesthetist. I'm an anesthesia provider. I recently realized, when I thought about it, that the conversation that I have with my patients about anesthesia before surgery is exactly the same as the pep talk that I have with myself before I have sex with my husband for 15 years. Listen, I know you're not looking forward to this, but the good news is you'll be asleep soon. So you won't feel any pain or discomfort. In fact, you won't feel anything at all. Although the risks are minimal, nausea and vomiting can occur, as can dental damage, and in extreme circumstances, coma and death. Oh, and you'll probably wake up with a sore throat. My son has been discovering his body lately, okay? Want to talk about awkwardness? I walked into his room unexpectedly last week, and my little 7-year-old angel, he's lying on his bed with his legs spread, and I was like, buddy, what are you doing? And he's like, Mommy! Oh my God, my penis is so hard right now. Now, this was very awkward, and honestly, the next thing that you say as a parent to your child is crucial, because you don't want to shame the child for doing something that's a natural impulse. But on the other hand, I don't want to be like, yeah, good job, keep practicing. So I just said like the first thing that came to my mind, and I'm like, yeah, I know. The human body is magical. Awkward conversation averted. I got out of there. I was like, yeah, I handled that great. Until the next day when I got a phone call from his teacher. So today in show and tell, we saw a little magic trick. So it just goes to show, I mean, no matter how old the child is, you should not blow off serious topics. If they're going through something, you have to have a conversation with them. So I pulled him aside and I was like, buddy, listen, you cannot be doing that in front of your friends because you'll go blind.